Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm gonna be doing this makeup look. If you guys are interested, just keep on watching. Before this video gets started, don't forget to give me a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll just head straight into the video. Okay, so first things first is brows. I have you guys zoomed in. Sorry if I'm looking up, I'm looking at the monitor, and also if I look to the side, there's also a big mirror there, so don't worry. First things first, I just brush my brows out, make sure they're nice and straight. I don't use like pomade. I do my brows like really weird. For my brows, I use eyeshadow because like I'm not really a big fan of like pomade, and it works really good for other people, but for me it just doesn't work. So I go into the nude eyeshadow palette, but I just go into this little shade right here. It don't take really much for me to fill in my brows at all. It just takes like 2 seconds. First, I start off at the beginning. I don't use that many products to my brows, like just the eyeshadow and then concealer. So far so good. So next thing I do, I just brush it out, brush the product through, and that's literally it. Next I go on with the with the LA Girl Pro Concealer shade Toffee, and I use this to carve up my brow. Even though it looks good, I just like to make sure it's even more carved out, like to make it like extra crisp. And I just do the bottom, and then at the top I use my foundation. Now, as you can see, there is a huge difference between this eyebrow and this eyebrow. This one looks very defined, and this one just looks crazy. I'm about to do my other eyebrow off camera, and if you guys would like to see an in-depth eyebrow tutorial, just leave a comment and like down below. So the brows are done. And remember, eyebrows are not twins, they're sisters. One eyebrow is not, your eyebrows are not always gonna look the exact same, just to let you guys know. Okay. The next step is foundation. For my foundation, I use the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 360 Mocha. Before I even put on foundation, I like to spray my beauty blender with some setting spray or whatever. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, and I just spray it to make sure it's damp, and then it's time to apply foundation. Then I also moisturized my face, which I already did off camera. And I know it looks like it's not my shade, but that's because it didn't like oxidize yet, but you will see. Now that I have foundation on, next step is highlighting and contouring. I suck at contouring, but I started dabbling into it a very little bit, so sorry if it looks a little bit crazy. For my highlight, I go right back in with that LA Pro Girl concealer in the shade Toffee. And also everything that I'm using, all the products that I'm using, they're gonna be in the description box down below. So now I'm going in with a damp beauty blender just to blend it all out. And when you're blending, you just want to make sure there's like no harsh edges. Like you kind of just want to like blend it. And I know you could barely see it because I use very, very little concealer. Now it's time to bake. Now I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Loose Setting Powder, and it's translucent. A little bit of this goes a long way. So I take another beauty blender and just dip it in like once or twice. I dust off the excess powder, then I start putting it where I highlighted at just to set it so it doesn't move throughout the day. And now it's time for me to contour. Let's see how that goes. For my contour, I got this at like my local beauty supply, and it's called Cara Beauty. I mean, it works for me, but I don't know, you can use whatever you want. Yeah, this palette is so busted. Like it got like oh my god, like this glass is cracked, y'all. Like hella cracked. So remember when I said I was gonna fix it, right? Because I suck at contouring. So right underneath, I just make a straight line, and then that removes any, just make it nice and straight. So you can already tell that the right side of my face is more defined than the left side. I look crazy. Oh my gosh, y'all. Like, I look hella crazy, but it's all gonna come together. Like, you gotta trust the process. So I usually leave this on until I'm done about to put on blush and stuff. So next up is my favorite part, eyes. I'm so basic. I use like 2 colors. So in today's eye look, I'm gonna be using the Secret Paradise palette. I picked this up from Sally's, and it's really good, and it's super cheap. I think I got it for like $15, and it has 21 shades in it, so that seemed like a good price for me. So yeah, so now I'm going in with a fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go into the shade Lazy Day, and I'm gonna be putting this shade in my crease as like a transition color, so it's gonna look like very dark. You can see. And when I do it, I make like a V shape. Like, I'm going for like a, I guess like a brown and yellow type of vibe. I'm gonna put this all over, as you can see. I also forgot to mention, I leave on my setting powder just in case like any fallout happens. So when I do brush it away, it takes the eyeshadow with it. Okay, so now I look like I have 2 black eyes. Well, not really black, but after I do that, I go into the shade, where is it? Shade right here, and this is in the shade Chum. And this shade, I'm gonna be also mixing it into the Lazy Day, just to have like a little peak of orange, because I really like that look. I don't even know what you call it, so if you know what it's called, then I literally just be mixing up colors and stuff, and then like I get so many compliments like, oh my god, I love your eye makeup. I'm like, girl, I don't even know what I'm doing. So So as you can see, like the orange is like peeking through a little bit. I don't know why I like it, I just do. Now I'm going back in with the LA Pro Girl concealer to do a cut crease. And I'm taking it on, I'm gonna put the concealer on like a little flat brush and carve out my crease. So now I'm gonna go into the shade Sweet Mood in the Secret Paradise palette. Now I'm going to apply that to the concealer on my lid. Then I'm going back in with the same brush that I applied to my outer V and just blending it in so it's not harsh. So now my favorite part, eyeliner. Sorry, like the lighting is getting dark outside, so before I do eyeliner, it's time for me to take off this bake. Ooh, I look white as the fuck, but it's alright because I'm gonna go on with some bronzer and fix up anything. So it looks crazy now. Well, oh, actually it don't look that bad. I'm not even gonna lie, but it's all gonna come together, so don't worry. So alright, so I'm gonna just do a quick eyeliner, really easy. If you guys want like a tutorial on how I do that, again, just leave a comment down below. Okay, so now that I did that, even though this is a liquid eyeliner, I don't want it to move, so I'm going to set it with just like some regular black eyeshadow. So for mascara, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Original. This is the only type of mascara I use. Like, it makes my lashes really, really long, and like it's just amazing. Like, that is my holy grail for mascara. So I'm only gonna apply a little bit. It's just so that my lashes could blend with the falsies. So after mascara, it's time to apply some falsies, if I could find them. Alright, so the lashes are on. As you can see, it makes a big difference. So now I'm gonna just go back in with my mascara just to make sure, like, you know, they stick together with my falsies, even though I already applied mascara before, but it's just to double check. After I do my eyelash stuff, I go in with Palladio matte blush in the shade Velvet Time. So I also picked this up from Sally's, really cheap. I think it was like $4-5. Alright, so after blush is setting spray. I go in with the same setting spray I used earlier to wet my beauty blender, which is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, and it's a small one. I picked this up from like Walmart, really cheap. So as my face is still kind of wet, I go in with some highlighter. And I also like to take it on the bridge of my nose. So after I do my highlight, now it's time for lips. So for lips, I'm going in with the Maybelline Superstay matte lipstick in the shade 45, and it's called Escapist. So I've already moisturized my lips and stuff like that, so I'm just gonna go straight in. I like to outline my lips with like the applicator, and then I'll show y'all the other stuff I do. I don't fill it all the way in. I kind of like stop in the middle because we're gonna add some concealer right there. So, and for the last and final step, y'all, I'm gonna be putting on some lip gloss just to make it pop a little bit more. And this lip gloss, I picked it up from the local beauty supply store. So that's pretty much it for today's makeup video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this very easy look to do with the, I can't get over this lip color, I'm sorry for looking up. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in a brand new video. Bye.